Hi everyone, before we go into the podcast, I just wanted to say thank you so much for listening to this podcast. I'm super grateful for your continued loyalty and support. If you could do me a quick favour, if you could give me a review on Apple Podcasts, it really helps the algorithm and it will help this podcast go up the lists. If there are any subjects or topics that you want me to cover, then please do reach out to me on DM on LinkedIn and I will do my best to find the best guest for that subject or topic. This is the Absolute Business Mindset Podcast. This podcast will give you insight into business. I will share my thoughts, ideas from content leaders and experiences from my life. And I hope you'll have a few aha moments on this journey. Today I'm going to talk to you about the not to-do list, which is an important distinction from your to-do list, which you use every day. So this was something I was thinking about that it might be useful for you to hear. We always talk about the to-do list, and I've talked about my to-do list on steroids, which is a previous podcast. A discussion that I've had, so please do go back to that if you think you need some help with your to-do list. But today I'm going to talk about the things that you should stop doing, the things not to do. And some of these are quite practical and a bit tactical, and then some of these are a little bit psychological and thought and mindset, which is important. So the first one I want to talk about is that you need to let go of stuff that's in your life that's holding you back. Please let go of that negativity. That will make such a huge impact on your life, and you won't really appreciate it until you start letting go. Now, there's all kinds of ways of letting go. There could be physical, like getting the negativity out by doing exercise. It might be by meditating. It might be just by doing actions which don't cause you any harm. So you do need to let go of stuff. The next thing I want to talk about is being able to stop sitting all day. They are now saying that sitting all day is like the new smoking. It's really hurting your body being at your desk all day for hours and hours online. So they're suggesting, and I've got something on my phone which gives me, I think it's every hour, if I've been sitting for a full hour without any movement, it gives me a trigger to stand up and move about. Now, I don't always listen to it, I have to be honest, but it gives me a good prompt that I've actually been sitting down for a long time, and that might trigger me to go make a cup of tea or a coffee, go down and see my wife, maybe it's go out for a walk, but that whole being able to move around and is a really, really important thing which will help you mentally as well as physically. The third thing I want to talk to about, this is really practical, this is really tactical, is stop using your screen, i.e. your iPhone or your phone or iPad at night just before you go to bed. It does trigger in your brain the awareness and it keeps you up at night. And if you're struggling with sleep, this could be a real game changer for you. So I'm saying don't use that sort of blue light when you're trying to go to sleep. It will not work and it will keep you up all night. And then we go on to we've done the evening schedule, now the morning schedule. So something I am very good at is I don't look at my phone in the first 30 minutes of the day. Invariably, I am either making breakfast for the kids or I'm getting ready to take the kids to school, and I definitely don't. The first action for me is not to look at my phone. I'm on my phone all day. I can give myself 30 to 60 minutes without knowing what happened overnight. So I would advise, as a psychologically, it is really, really relieving that you're not you're not on defensive, you're not reactionary of what's happening in that first 30 minutes. You need to give yourself some space to wake up, get yourself in the right mindset to be able to respond to emails or respond to social media or look at who's texted you or WhatsApped you. So I would definitely say this has been a game changer for me, and it makes such a huge difference for me and my family. Now, we're going to start moving over to a more mindset of not to do's now, which is a slight shift. The first few were definitely tactical and things that would definitely help you from a practical point of view. The other thing, so more mindset-wise, I would say stop carrying other people's opinions. So that might be a mother, father, brother, sister, wife, husband, whoever it is that is having a negative impact on you by sharing their opinions. You need to let them go. You need to be able just to release that and prioritize and look at what you want to achieve and be able to do those things that you want to achieve to make yourself a success. If you're carrying other people's negativity around with you, you will find yourself having to cross that bridge every single time you turn to do something else. So please, guys, other people's opinions, take them with a pinch of salt, make your own decisions, and then make yourself great. The other thing I want to say is, from a mindset point of view, is stop complaining. There are so many people in this world, and I had this in my 15-year corporate career, people moaning about and complaining about so many things. Other people in the business, the way things going, the client, why they couldn't achieve what they wanted to achieve. And it is really soul destroying, equally from listening to it and equally from doing it and complaining, because it brings you and everyone around you down, because you are just full of negativity and moaning about something that, in essence, if you can control it, then you should do something about it and make it right. If you can't control it, again, back to an earlier point, you just need to let it go. The other thing I want to say is stop saying you're busy. I think people assess how successful they are, especially in a corporate career, is around how busy you are. But equally, you can be saying that you're busy to friends or family and not reaching them and not being with them, not being present with them because you think you need to be busy. There's a difference between being busy and productive. And for me, that is a super difference. You can be absolutely delivering and being productive and doing less time than if you just think you need to be busy. Lots of people in the corporate world keep themselves busy with meetings and they think they need to pack their day full of meetings. But productivity is so much more important than that. Okay, guys, that was my thoughts on your not to-do list. Just want to say thank you so much for your support. I really appreciate it. Thank you for the downloads. Thank you for the listens. It's super humbling to get such great feedback and comments from people. So thank you so much for your support, and I will catch you on the next one.